following show is a paid program. This show is brought to you by CH Global Financial Services.
Hey, this is the Cam Hill Show on A-Star TV, the brand new A-Star TV. We are television programming that is geared towards the African-American audience. I have on my show today, Cy Smith. Hey, Cy, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Hey, lady, how you doing? Yeah. Good. From L.A., Los Angeles in the building. How you doing?
Yes.
Love it.
Everything is good here.
Oh,
Yeah,
I love it, love it.
I say everything is good, but I have to mention the caveat, that
Yes,
we are still in the midst of this uprising, in demanding justice for Black
yes.
lives and all other lives that have been disproportionately affected by police violence. That being said, I have my health, I have my family, I have my husband, I have my dog, and we have Southern California weather, so life is good.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
We were speaking about the fact that you were born in New York. You grew
Yes.
up in D.C. Shout out.
Yes.
Shout out. You were a Bachelor of Science out of Howard University, HU.
That's right. HU, the Mecca, Howard University. I'm a proud bison.
I love
I'm
it.
so
I love it.
glad.
I love it.
Yeah.
Everybody that's been calling me on this weekend said, you got to do the shout out to Howard University for our lady Cy
That's right.
Smith.
So for all of my fellow Howard folks who might be watching, HU,
I love it. I love
because
it.
I know they're on the other end
They
going,
are.
you know?
I love it, love it. Singer, songwriter, producer. Man, I got tired after I started reading all that.
I put my hands in a lot of pots because I like to eat. So so yeah, singer, songwriter, producer, actor. I do whatever is called of me to do if I am able to do it.
I love that. I love the aspect too that you have your own independent label. I was reading
Yes,
that.
I've had Psycho Records since 2005,
Yeah,
2001.
yeah,
Sorry, 2001. Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely. And then before all of this was happening, you were on tour. Let's talk about your tour a little bit.
Yes, I was on tour with trumpet player Chris Botti,
Yes.
and who with whom I've been on tour for the last probably since 2007, on and
Yes.
off,
Uh
on and
huh.
off. And
Yeah.
then I was also on my solo tour promoting my single Camelot.
Yes.
So my last show was like March 9th, I think, in Houston. Houston
Yes.
was my last show. Yeah. And then, 3 days, 4 days later, the whole country went into quarantine.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep.
And we were
In fact,
talking.
I had just gone to Dallas with Chris Bodie on March 12th. I flew to Dallas on March 12th so
Mhm.
that we could do 3 nights with the Dallas Symphony. And as soon as we landed at 10:30 p.m. March 12th, we got the text that the shows had been canceled.
Really?
So yeah, so that I had to I went to the hotel with the rest of the band, and then we got, picked up from the hotel at 4 that morning and went right back to the airport and flew back home.
Oh my God. I had so
Yeah.
many people to speak of the fact that they first knew you from Whitney Houston. Let's talk about that in the
Yes.
90s.
Yeah. So, in 97, 98,
Yeah. Hmm.
um, I got the opportunity I wasn't even planning to audition. I was really just picking a friend up from the audition for Whitney Houston. My friend Charlotte Gibson, shout out to Charlotte. And when I was picking her up, she introduced me to Ricky Minor,
Yes.
who was Whitney's longtime musical director. And
Yes.
Ricky said, Charlotte said you should hear her, and Ricky said, let's hear you. And he auditioned me right there on the spot. And he said, that's pretty good. The next, he said, if we ever need a soprano, I'll give you a call. And I was just thinking, he's never going to call me. I had just gotten to LA. I was brand new on the scene. And it was not even in my biggest, wildest dreams that I
Right,
would
that he
get
would
a
even call, you
call.
know?
Yeah, and maybe about 2 months later, he called me and said, "Hey, this is Ricky Minor. How would you like to sing with Whitney Houston at Constitution Hall live on HBO?" I was like, "What?"
What? You pack
And
it while he's talking.
yeah, and so there we were, I'm on a plane going back to my hometown where we would rehearse for 1 month before going live on HBO for a show called Classic Whitney, and that was my
Wow.
first concert with her, and then I went on to tour with her for about 2 years, 2.5 years maybe, and yeah, it was an amazing ride. It was an amazing ride.
Just to meet her the first time when you got there. How was
Yeah,
that?
when that first time that she came to rehearsal, I mean, she was a very sweet woman. She was cool. She was just like super cool, you
Right.
know. Um, and then watching her work, watching her listen to
Yes.
rehearsal and hear the placement of things, and then she would come over to us, the background section, and say a couple of things like, I want y'all to da da da, or I like this, da, da, Ricky, let them do this, she
Right.
knew what she wanted, she knew how she heard things, and then just watching her sing and seeing that instrument in
Yes.
action,
Yes.
um, and especially from behind, we're standing behind her, and you can see those back muscles working like it was a whole total body experience.
Yes.
Um, and it was amazing. I learned so much. And at the time, I think I was kind of oblivious to most of it because honestly, Cam, I was like a B girl. Like I was all into hip hop. I still am, you know, and I wasn't the girl who sang in front of the mirror with the brush, and wanted to
Right.
be a diva.
Right.
So
Uh-huh.
so at the time, I wasn't caught up in what I was doing and where I was and who I was with. But
Right.
in retrospect, it was like, oh my God, I can't even believe I did that.
Just to
And
be
I
on the
and I think it's
platform.
probably better that it happened that way.
Yeah.
I think it's better that I was sort of an oblivious, wide-eyed deer at the time. Because I think I was able to experience it in such a free and innocent kind of way.
Yeah. I love the fact
Yeah.
that when we go to your concerts, you're so present. You're present.
Thank you. Thank you so
You're
much. I
present
I
with
try to
each one
be.
of us. You
Thank
make
you.
sure that we leave with what you feel right there and then.
Oh
I love
man.
that.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I try to be. I get so much energy from my
Yes.
audiences,
Yes.
and that's what's making this pandemic so hard because even though a lot of us are doing live stream shows,
Right.
it's like I can't get that direct instant gratification because
Yes.
you guys aren't in the living room with me.
Right.
And
Yeah.
uh, and I really feed off of that. I
Yes.
really I look into the audience to see who's smiling, to see who's crying, to see who's
Yes.
laughing.
Yes.
And then I get a little bit back and then I can put more out. It's a beautiful exchange being on stage. I really can't wait to get back.
Absolutely. What have you
Yeah.
learned from COVID? Being, at home, and I know with your
Yeah.
dog, and then of course your husband's
Yeah.
at home too,
Yeah.
because he's an
Um,
actor,
I
right?
have he's an actor and a filmmaker and
Yes.
director.
Yes.
Yeah, I've learned a few things. Like I've learned that I can do a lot of things that I have been avoiding trying to learn how to do.
Yes.
Like I've been avoiding recording, like engineering myself in the studio. I've
Right.
avoided it for ever because I don't want to be an engineer. I just want to sing. I just want to get on the mic and
Right.
you know
Right.
and tell the engineer press okay, press stop. Okay, press record. Okay, give me another track. I just want to do that.
Right.
But this COVID thing has taught me that I need to stop avoiding that and to engineer myself. And so I've gotten pretty good at engineering in the last 2 months. I still don't like it, but I will do it because I have to.
Yes.
Um, Also, my husband and I have been really creating together. So
Wow.
it's not new that we've created together. Like he's directed probably like my last 7 videos,
Yes.
probably. Um, but we've done 2 variety shows on Facebook, like
Wow.
old school variety shows, like Sonny and Cher, like Flip Wilson, like
Right.
and and that's been really fun. He's done these like short vignettes that we filmed before, and then we do live skits during the show, and we had songs and choreography and all kinds of stuff, and that's been fun.
Wow.
So I've learned that he's a wonderful creative partner in more ways than just being a director. Uh, and let's see, I've learned that I like gardening a lot.
Wow.
I've been able to spend some time in my backyard
Yeah.
and really enjoy, planting flowers and just sitting out there with, I have like a daily hummingbird that comes to visit.
Sounds good.
It's fun, yeah. So I think I've learned a lot about just, I've always been sort of a solitary person,
Uh-huh.
but just learn more about the different ways that I can learn new habits. I've gotten into working out every single day. I haven't
Wow.
missed one day in like 50 days.
Sounds good. We'll be
So,
right
so
back.
yeah.
Well, we're going to take a
Oh, all
break,
right.
lady. Let's take a break, and we'll be right back on the Cam Hill Show with A-Star TV.
We'll be right back to the Cam Hill Show after these messages.
Houston's only Cadillac to your door dealer, Ron Carter Cadillac, delivers test drives to your home or office. For a limited time, get $16,000 off all in-stock Cadillac 2019 XT5 crossovers and $19,000 off all in-stock 2019 CT6 sedans. Or experience the first ever 2020 Cadillac XT6 Premium Luxury Collection, only $519 with $1 down for 39 months lease. Or purchase and receive 0.9% APR for 72 months with no payments until November. RonCarterCadillac.com.
When it comes to protecting yourself and your partners, all the information out there can be overwhelming. Visit our website. We are a free and confidential service striving to help you stay informed and stay notified. We are committed to a healthy Houston.
Houston's only Cadillac to your door dealer, Ron Carter Cadillac, delivers test drives to your home or office. Drive the new 2020 Cadillac XT4, only $399 a month, or the new 2020 XT5, only $429 a month, both for 39 months lease with just $1 down. Or purchase the XT4 or XT5 and enjoy 0.9% APR for 72 months with no payments until November. RonCarterCadillac.com.
And now back to the Cam Hill Show.
Hey, we're back on the Cam Hill Show with Cy Smith, singer, songwriter, and producer. Hey, Miss Cy.
Hey.
Hey, and we were just talking about you working out. We were talking about how did COVID affect you. So let's talk about that.
Yeah, I was running my mouth, Cam. Why did you let me run my mouth? We need to go to break. You can say
You sounded
"Bye,
so great.
girl."
Let's go. Let's
Girl.
go. So you work out
But
now.
yeah, I've been working out every day. I started a secret workout group on Facebook for just
Right.
a selective group of my friends, and I started the group like maybe like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But we've all been getting back into working out, and that's been really good. I bought some new rollerblades so I could get back out there and rollerblade, and I've been meditating every day too. So
Yes.
I've learned in this COVID thing that you can develop new habits and it
Yes.
doesn't take long.
Yes.
Sometimes we're always like, oh, I wish I could get in better shape, or I wish I would write more, I wish I would journal more. And really all it takes is you committing a few minutes every day to doing the thing that you say you want to do. You know what I
Right.
mean? A lot of times we say we want to do something, but we don't make the commitment. And it only takes a few minutes every day. And then once you make a 15-minute commitment every day, you learn that it doesn't take much to add 5 more minutes onto that or 10 more minutes. Next thing you know, you're working out every day for an hour,
Right.
and you get guns like this. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have guns.
I love it. I love that. I
But
love it.
it feels good. Yeah.
Good, good, good. Well, meditation, I'm glad you spoke about that, about meditation. A lot of people journal too. What about journaling?
Yes.
Because I
Yeah.
remember you said
So
at one, on one of them, you write too.
Yeah, I write too. I journal every day. And really, it's just I write my affirmations every
Yes.
day. The
Yes.
things that um I say the things that I want to happen. I write them in a form that makes it feel like they have already happened. So instead of
Wow.
saying, for instance, this isn't one thing that I write, but instead of writing I can't, I will win a Grammy. I would write, I am so grateful for the Grammy that is coming into my life. You
Wow.
know,
That's good.
so I just think that the power of words is really important, and
Yes.
especially the written word. When you take a
Yes.
pen and you put it to paper
Yes.
and write, it's already happened. You have already manifested it. And I've
Wow.
seen it happen in my life, just, in my journals,
I'm
So
so
it's
glad
it's
you
a
said
powerful
that.
thing.
Man, I'm so glad you said that. There's so many people that are home right now that either have been laid
Yeah.
off or, furloughed,
Mhm.
or they just are
Mhm.
at home and they just don't like their job at all, but they still have that
Mhm.
dream.
Right.
They have the dream to
Right.
do
And
something else. What would you tell
right.
them?
I would tell them to first and foremost write out what it is that they want to do, or that they
Yes.
believe that they can do.
Yes.
Write it down. Be very clear about the intention of what you want, and then every day write your affirmations that affirm that thing is happening for you, and
Yes.
then don't just write down the affirmation. Take some steps towards that goal every day, whether
Yes.
that means finding some books or resources to learn what it is that you want to do, finding a person who might already be in that field who can guide you to the places where you need to go. A lot of times getting into something new, or trying to chase our dreams involves other people and involves
Yes.
resources. it's
Yes.
it's not common that we're dreaming about doing something that's never been done,
Yes.
so all it takes is, yeah, all it takes is looking up the people who are doing it, and books and resources, and educating ourselves. And you can get there, but you got to take the steps towards it. And it might feel like baby steps at first,
Yes.
and they might be baby steps, but you got to be patient with yourself. You got to be patient with yourself learning it, and you got to trust that if it's really in you to do, it'll happen.
Yes.
If it's meant for you, it'll happen. What is meant for you is going to happen. There's no getting around that,
I love that
you
part
know?
that you just said because so many people don't believe that it's going to happen for them. But what you just said
Yeah.
really honed in to what they need to do. They just believe it, write it down, be
Mhm.
specific in what they're
Mhm.
saying, and it will
Mhm.
happen.
And it will happen. Absolutely. There are so many resources and so many ways to get information now,
Yes.
that even 20 years ago, was much harder to find.
Yes.
So nowadays, if you're like, I want to learn how to build, I want to learn how to fix antique clocks. I mean, like, seriously, in 5 minutes, you could go on YouTube and see some videos on
Yes.
how to fix antique clocks. And then from those videos, you can see who made that video. And then from that, you can contact that person. And then,
Ye-
next thing you know, you're on email chats with a guy from Switzerland learning how to fix antique clocks. I mean, it's
Exactly.
it's really that easy, and it's all about the way you think and the
Yes.
way you go about, uh, getting into those resources that are there.
Absolutely. And I love the fact that the
Yeah.
mindset, changing your mindset, you were just speaking about.
Yeah. Because especially in our community, in,
Yes.
in in the Black community, we are sometimes taught, that some things aren't for us,
Right.
and
Right.
and I get it. I feel like sometimes our elders are trying to protect us
Yes.
from disappointment
Yes.
or from failure.
Yes.
Um, but but I really think the challenge is in teaching us that actually anything you want is for you.
Yes.
It's just up to you to claim it, and chase it, and really be diligent about learning that craft, learning what
Right.
it is, learning
Yes.
about real estate, learning about escrow and all them terms. I don't know
Right.
nothing about mortgage rates and,
Yes, absolutely.
short term, all of that stuff. And we shouldn't be um, about, we shouldn't be afraid to fail, you
Yes.
know.
Yes.
Failing is not the end of
Yes.
anything.
Yes.
Failing is usually the beginning of
Yes.
the journey. You
Yes.
know, anytime you learn how to ride a bike, you fell. You
Yes.
fall at the
Yes.
beginning. How many
Yes.
times did we all fall learning how to ride a bike? But did we quit?
That's
We
it.
got back on the bike and tried it again, you
Yes.
know? And
Yes.
that's what life is, it's being okay with falling off a couple of times and getting
Yes.
back on and trying it again.
Absolutely. I love that. Let's talk about maybe your new
Yeah.
projects. Let's talk about your new
All right.
project and your new videos. Let's talk about them.
All right. Let's talk about it. So, my latest project is called Sometimes a Rose Will Grow in Concrete.
Yes.
And that's actually, you see this coffee mug. This
Yes.
is the this is my rose fist.
Yes.
She is
Yes.
trademarked. I own her. But she represents the beauty that comes out of the struggle.
Yes.
And I think that especially Black people are that rose fist. We are that
Yes.
rose that comes from concrete. We are the product of a seemingly impossible circumstance. And even through what we have been through in the
Yes.
Black diaspora, we still produce and make beautiful things, and we still are a beautiful people. And we still influence culture around the world. So Sometimes a Rose Will Grow in Concrete is the album. The latest single from the album, just before COVID, was Camelot, and it's a
Yes.
ballad. And we released a video. I say we because even though my label is really just me, me and my partner is Marquetta, it's really just two of us. I always speak in terms of we because I could never do what I'm doing without the help of other people. So we released a video called Camelot. BET Soul played it, and we shot Camelot in Tanzania. My husband and I went to the East African nation of Tanzania last year,
Yes.
and on vacation. And we went on vacation knowing we were probably going to film a video, and we shot the video for Camelot. But what I didn't know was that Sean was getting extra footage, and he made a whole second video and didn't show it to me until he showed me the video for Camelot. And he made the second video, to the title track of the album, Sometimes a Rose Will Grow in Concrete. So we just released that video last week, and it is beautiful. So basically, what we have is a part one, part two postcard from Tanzania suite. And you can see both videos on YouTube, and they are just beautiful. If you've never been to Africa, if you've never been to East Africa,
Yes.
these videos are a way to take a trip. I know right now a lot of us have cabin fever,
Right.
so
Yes.
so if you'd like to take a trip to a really far away and beautiful place, take a look at these videos.
I'm telling you, wow, that's amazing right
Yeah,
there. Tanzania. And I know what you said
Tanzania and
when,
Cam.
oh gosh.
Cam, I'm talking about Zanzibar, the island of Zanzibar. I'm
Ooh,
talking about the Serengeti, the Great
ooh.
Rift Valley. You'll see all of the. We went on safari for 4 days
This is the
in the
things we read about.
Ngorongoro crater. Yeah, it's the things you read about. And I'm talking about, you see giraffes, elephants, zebras, lions. It's amazing. You see the Maasai people, that beautiful
Really?
ethnic group in
Yes.
Tanzania, where they do that warrior jump. And you
Yes.
you you barely see me in the second video, in the Sometimes the Rose Will Grow in Concrete video, because that video is really just all about Tanzania.
Yeah.
So I rarely make an appearance in it, but you see me try to do that warrior jump, and I look foolish. But those Maasai people, they are so graceful and beautiful, and uh, just just seeing blackness um, on the other side of the world is a
Right.
beautiful thing. So I just love it. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Cam. You know I will talk. Just say, girl, stop.
I love it. I love it. I love it. That's why you're on here. I mean, we're talking.
Okay, all right.
That's why we're on here. We are talking. I am so
If you gotta
proud
go
of
to
you.
commercial, you gotta say it. Girl, pause right there.
Shout out to Marquetta. We got to say that. That's how I know you.
Shout out to Marquetta.
Serious
Shout
Sounds
out to
here in Houston.
Serious Sounds, etc. Y'all. It right there on MLK in
Yes.
Houston. Marquetta sells. She's one of the few remaining independent Black music
Yes.
retailers.
Yes.
So you got to support her. She's got wax, she's got vinyl, she's got CDs. She will custom
Yes.
make you some CDs if you need. And
Yes.
she's got oils and all kinds of
Yes.
stuff. So go see Marquetta and
Absolutely. We've
support
got to
Serious
tell young
Sound.
people
And
what
she's got my
vinyl
album.
is.
I know you. Some people forget, but vinyl is it's making a comeback.
It
I
is.
think I think vinyl might have outsold CDs last year
And
in
I
terms of
saw a record
money.
player. I saw a
Yeah,
record player. I was like, wow, they're
yeah.
selling them now.
They sell them. They sell USB record players, so you can hook them
Yes.
right up to to your sound system, to your laptop,
Yes.
whatever. Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
yeah.
Yes. I love
So
it. I
I
love
sell
that.
wax. You can get a wax copy of my album. I thought I had one sitting here, but I don't. I am ill prepared, Cam. Can you believe it?
You're
But
fine.
but
You are fine.
I have wax if anybody's interested. I autograph all my stuff because I ship it right here from my house. So anything you order from me is coming right here from LA.
I love that. It's coming directly from you. And the funny part where you inbox back.
That's right. That's right. Sure will.
What is
I see
next?
people are chatting. Hey, Pat Williams. What's up to Pat
Let's
Williams?
do some
Pat is
shout
my
outs. Let's do some
MD.
shout outs. Who you
Yeah,
got?
Pat Williams is my MD out of Houston. Shout out to Pat.
Shout out,
I
Pat.
love you, brother. I can't wait to get back to work with you. Bessie Fletcher, thank you so much. She says, sometimes a rose will grow in concrete. So true and thought-provoking. Thank you.
Ooh.
Valerie Milling, hey fam. Lanisha Patterson, hello, hello. Mark Davenport, hello to you.
Yes.
Debbie Deb joined. Hey, Debbie Deb. Burl Maggie. Matt, they said, looking good. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Um, Yazara is online. Hey, Yazara. She's a fantastic artist living, I think, in Baltimore, or Brooklyn. Where are you,
Yes.
Yazara? But she's out of DC. Shout out to Yazara. Deshonda, hello. Deidre, hello. There's so many people on. I'm so
They
glad to see
love
so
you.
many
I'm
people
telling
watching.
you, Si.
Woo!
I'm telling you.
Woo!
Yes. Yes, yes. It's because of you. I'm telling you all this weekend, people are calling. Cam, are you sure Si is going to be on there? Absolutely.
Oh man, I
Oh,
love to hear it.
man.
Thank you
You are
so much.
so loved
Thank you all
all
for
around the
tuning in.
world. Did you see that? Baltimore, Brooklyn. Look at that. All around the world.
Yeah, I think my man Jeff Edelman is also on. Jeff took me, Cam. Jeff booked me a tour to Russia last year. So
Really?
last November, October to November, I toured about 17 or 18 cities around Russia. And
Russia.
for 30 days, yeah, um, in Russia and Belarus, the country of
Wow.
Belarus.
Mm-hmm.
So, shout out to Jeff Edelman, and he exposed me to an entire new, demographic. So I have all kinds of Russian fans now. So,
Absolutely.
spasiba, hello, Russia.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Someone was just asking me the style of your music, neo soul, huh?
Yeah, I think that's a good way to say it. Neo soul or progressive soul.
Progressive? Yes.
I think if you listen to my albums over the last, 15 years, each album is so different from the
Yes.
previous one. So
Yes.
sometimes people are a little bit disjarred, like, I don't know what she is. But but what you got to understand is I'm always Cy Smith. Like I
Yes.
write pretty much everything that I record, pretty
Yes.
much. Um, and whatever album I put out is really just the mood I was in then, So
Yes.
sometimes a rose will grow in concrete. I wrote and produced the whole album.
Wow.
Sat at the piano and wrote each song because I wanted to finally just have sort of my Roberta Flack moment, if you
Yes.
will. So
Mm-hmm.
this album is definitely more singer-songwriter um, than Fast and Curious. the
Yes.
album which preceded this one, which is
Yes.
more dancey, electronic, that kind
Right.
of thing. But the album before that, Conflict, was a little bit more alternative R&B.
Yes.
It just really depends on the mood I'm in.
I'm loving that. I'm
Sometimes I
loving
want
that.
to dance, and sometimes I just want to look at you and sing a song.
I love that. I love it. I love it. Now that we have the
Yeah.
unrest a little bit about George Floyd, I
Yes,
know you've seen it there in LA and we've seen it here in,
absolutely.
Texas and things like that.
Yeah, and rightly so. This isn't the first time that we have witnessed
Right.
a person,
Yes.
a black person, be unjustifiably murdered,
Yes.
but not just unjustifiably, but extrajudiciously. We are
Yes.
supposed to have something here in this country called habeas corpus that
Yes.
allows us our day in court,
Yes.
where we can be heard by a judge,
Yes.
and and too many times the police take that responsibility into their own hands and with no
Yes.
accountability. And that's not the way it's supposed to work here.
Right.
So we're upset about it. And
Yes.
and and we won't rest until this is fixed.
Right.
If police are doing these extrajudicious killings, we have to hold them accountable.
We do.
We can't just let them say they were scared and
Yes.
so they feared for their lives.
Yes.
This man had his hand in his pocket while his knee was on George Floyd's neck. That doesn't
Yes.
sound like a man who feared for his life.
Yes.
That sounds like a man who knew he could get away with murder. So,
Mm.
so yeah, we have to assert that Black Lives Matter. We
Yes.
have to assert that there can be no peace until we have justice for everybody in this
Right.
country. And we
Right.
have to assert that malicious intent,
Yes.
police who operate with malicious intent, police who operate against the law will be held
Yes.
accountable. And I don't
Yes.
think those are radical things to say. That's the way it's supposed to work,
Right.
you know?
Right.
Um, we've had two recent deaths in California,
Yes.
um, two men who were found hanging from
Hanging,
trees.
lynching.
And
Yes.
yes, and the police immediately said those were suicides. Now,
Yes.
Cam, I don't ever know. I have never heard in the history of America, in our history, I've never heard of black people hanging themselves from trees
Trees.
in
Yes.
public squares.
Yes.
The first man was found on May 31st. His name was Malcolm Harsh,
Yes.
and he was found in Victorville near the city library.
Yes.
The second young man, Robert Fuller, was I think June 6th or June
Yes.
7th
Mm-hmm.
in front of City Hall in Palmdale.
Yes.
Now, both of those cities are known for having KKK activity and neo-Nazi activity.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so for the police to immediately write them off as suicides with no investigation, that
Yes.
just won't do.
Yes.
So we're calling for investigations independent of those local police departments.
Right.
I'm calling for the California State Attorney General to get involved.
Yes.
I think the FBI should get involved.
Yes.
But the point is, we want justice.
Yes.
We
Yes.
want real
Yes.
investigations, and we want our lives to be taken as seriously as anyone else's life here.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And that's all. Around
Um,
the world, these things happen. Anti-blackness is not limited to America. It's
no.
just been perfected here, you know.
Yes.
Um, but we've got to acknowledge this country's history in order to move forward, and I think reconciliation and truth are two things that we've never really done here
Yes.
that we got to do. Yeah.
Absolutely. On that note, let's take a break on the Cam Hill Show on A-Star TV.
We'll be right back to the Cam Hill Show after these messages.
When it comes to protecting yourself and your partners, all the information out there can be overwhelming. Visit our website. We are a free and confidential service striving to help you stay informed and stay notified. We are committed to a healthy Houston.
Houston's only Cadillac to your door dealer, Ron Carter Cadillac, delivers test drives to your home or office. Drive the new 2020 Cadillac XT4, only $399 a month, or the new 2020 XT5, only $429 a month, both for 39 months lease with just $1 down. Or purchase the XT4 or XT5 and enjoy 0.9% APR for 72 months with no payments until November. RonCarterCadillac.com. Houston's only Cadillac to your door dealer, Ron Carter Cadillac, delivers test drives to your home or office. For a limited time, get $16,000 off all in-stock Cadillac 2019 XT5 crossovers and $19,000 off all in-stock 2019 CT6 sedans. Or experience the first ever 2020 Cadillac XT6 Premium Luxury Collection, only $519 with $1 down for 39 months lease. Or purchase and receive 0.9% APR for 72 months with no payments until November. RonCarterCadillac.com.
And now back to the Cam Hill Show.
Hey, this is Cam Hill on the Cam Hill Show on A-Star TV. I'm here with Cy Smith, singer, songwriter, and producer. Hey, lady, how you doing?
Hey, I'm so good.
Man, I'm so
glad to be
excited.
back.
So many people are on looking at us. They are so
I know.
excited.
You know what?
Let's
I
do some
gotta give a
shout-outs
shout out.
again. Let's do something. What you
Let
got
me
over
give a
there?
shout out to Alexander Santos.
Yes.
I think you might be in Brazil.
Yes.
Stephen Mew, hello. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
Valerie, I want to say thank you for the compliment. You know, I got a lot of viewers. I got a lot of new fans from Brazil very
Yes.
recently
Yes.
because I did a song with Pete Escovedo, who is Sheila
Yes.
E's father.
Yes.
We call him Pops.
Yes.
So I did a song with Pops called "Let's Stay Together,"
Yes.
and you know, the Al Green classic. Thank you, babe.
Yes.
And for some reason that video kind of went viral in Brazil.
Yes.
You know, I guess the song kind of has a little bit of a Latin jazz vibe.
Yes.
You know? And because Pete Escovedo is like really one of the fathers of that
Yes.
movement. And so I just want to say shout out to Brazil. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for spreading that video around. Obrigada. I love you all.
Yes.
I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do, it's all right with me. You make me feel so brand new. And I want to spend my whole life with you. All right, that's all I got.
I love it. Yay!
Thank you so much.
I love that.
And look, when we went to commercial break, I sent the bat signal to my husband, like,
Okay.
can you bring some vinyl up here, please? So my husband just brought.
We
When I
got some
say
vinyl.
I
Yes.
have actual vinyl, like the old school. It opens up, right?
I love it.
Like, yes, show and tell vinyl. So if you want the album in vinyl, I have it here for you. And I also have CDs.
Yes.
This is Sometimes the Rose Will Grow on Concrete CD. This is the remix. Sometimes the Rose will get a remix CD featuring my man B Slade,
Yes.
used to be known as Tone. And
Now,
B
how do we
Slade is
get it? Where do we
magnificent.
find it? Where do we get it? How do we get this?
You can get it at cyberspace.bigcartel.com.
Yes.
Cyberspace.bigcartel.com. Or if you're in Houston, just go see Marquetta and her girls at Sirius Sounds, etc.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. People are asking, is that the only place to pick up your other CDs in
You can
vinyl?
get
Any other place?
if you're like a digital person, you can get everything on the digital platforms. Apple Music, you can
Mm-hmm.
purchase things there. You can purchase things on cdbaby.com. You can purchase music on Amazon. You can actually purchase digital music on Amazon.
Yes.
And you can purchase, I think, on Google Music too, if I'm not mistaken, Google Play.
Yes.
And if you listen to Spotify and Tidal and Pandora, I'm there too. You can follow me on all of those places and all of those platforms. You can find my music.
Perfect. Sly Smith.
Yay.
Absolutely. What else you got going? You had something with
Well-
Raw Patterson. There was a good song. There was another song, like it was upbeat. Dance.
Oh, Rasan
Yeah,
Patterson.
Sean, yes.
Yeah, Rasan. That was we redid that Billy Ocean song, not Caribbean Queen, not that. We did we did nothing wrong with Caribbean Queen, but we did Nights Feel Like Getting Down. Do you remember that song?
Yes.
One
It's a
of them
dance. It's like
nights,
dance.
one of them nights I feel like getting down. We redid that. So Rasan Patterson and I had been talking about redoing that song for a couple of years. And then
Yes.
finally in like 2011, I hit him up and I was like, hey, I'm in this. No, in fact, I think I tweeted, I'm in the studio recording this song. I wonder if Rasan will come record it with me. And
You
he
just
texted
tweeted
me
that.
back. I tweeted it, and he texted me back, "Where you at?" And I could hear. I read the text in his voice. Where are you? Where are you at? And he showed up to the studio. Shout out to my man Grant Nicholas, who has been my recording engineer for many years. He came up to Winneco's where we recorded it at the time, and that song appeared on my 2012 album Fast and Curious, produced by Mark DeClive Lowe. And we shot a video for Nights, and
Yes.
that video is bad. Oh my God, I
Yes.
love it. Go to YouTube and just search Cy Smith Nights Feel Like Getting Down, and
Yes.
it's such a good video.
That's
Yeah.
hot. That one is hot. Very hot.
Thank you.
Love it,
Thank you. I
love
had a
it,
lot
love
of
it.
fun with that song.
Man.
It was funny because I recorded that song. First, Mark DeClive Lowe had never heard it before. Mark is
Yes.
from New Zealand. So he had never heard the song. And when he listened to it, he did the track, but he did it in the same key as Billy Ocean, which was kind of low for me. So I sent it back to him and I was like, can you take it up like three, three steps or
Yes.
whatever it was, maybe a minor third. And so he took it up and sent it back to me, and I was like, "Oh, this is great! Oh, I'm on fire!" Yeah, that's perfect for me. And so I sent it. So when Rasad came to the studio to record it, he heard the track and he was like, "Hmm, I don't know," because he has a really low speaking voice.
Right.
And Rasad was like, I don't know. This might be a little too high." But yeah, I'm looking at Rasad like, "Wait, come on now! You know you're a monster in the booth."
Yes.
And so he's all like, "Yeah, I don't know. This might be a little high." And he got in the booth and was like, "Whoa, life is for living. I'm gonna have it all." And he ate it. Oh my God, he killed it. He murdered that track. So whenever I listen to it, I always think about him acting like it was gonna be too
Saying he
high,
can't do it.
knowing he was gonna full out murder it, which he did. Shout out to Rashawn Patterson, y'all.
Shout
He
out
is
to him, I
one
tell
of
you. He killed
Yeah,
it.
he's one of the greatest. He's one of the greatest voices of the new generation, or
Yes.
our generation, I should
Yes.
say. And just a remarkable songwriter, prolific songwriter,
He is.
prolific artist.
He
So
is.
yeah, shout out to Rasan. I love him.
I wanted to say that, how he, shout out to him, because I knew there was a backstory with that one.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we shot the video partly here at our house, but
Yes.
we also a lot of that video footage is from a show at the El Rey Theater in Los Angeles where I
Really?
opened for Rasan. So
Yes.
it's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's a really great video. My YouTube channel is youtube.com/CySmith69. So
Yes.
if you go to that YouTube channel and subscribe, you'll see all my videos there.
Look at that. Look at that. Wow. What
I'm trying to
all
do it
else do
big,
we
Cam.
have, Si?
I'm trying to do it big like the CH financial group. I need to do it that big. Okay? That's what I'm trying to do. That's going to be my next affirmation. I affirm I am so grateful for having capital like the CH financial group.
I appreciate that. Oh, you really have my heart fluttering now. Oh my
But you know
God.
what, Cam? It's important that we acknowledge each other
Yes.
when we inspire each other.
Yeah, we do.
I
Yeah.
think it's important that we let our fellow brothers and sisters know when
Wow.
they're doing stuff that inspires us. So I'm
Wow.
inspired by you, for real.
Oh,
That's on realness.
I so
Yeah.
appreciate it. Oh,
Yeah.
that was a surprise to me. I don't. You took me off my guard there.
Hey man, I'm quick. You got to
You
wake up
are,
early in the
you
morning.
are, you are, you are. What is next? What we got next for you? What you doing next?
Next up, I have a couple of things.
Yep.
This Friday, this Friday, Juneteenth, I'm going to be performing live on my Facebook channel
Yes.
in partnership with Mariano's of Chicago
Yes.
and the Illinois State Lottery. So
Yes.
this Juneteenth at 4 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Central, and 7 p.m. Eastern, you can
Wow.
catch me performing a live set here from my living room featuring my good friend and keyboardist Dominique Xavier, and we're gonna set it up. It's gonna be vibey. I can't wait. We're gonna do a really cool set. So mark your calendars, everybody. The event page is on my Facebook page, so just search my events. Um, Cy Smith Live, virtual live at Mariano's. And let's see what else I got. I'm also part of the Leimert Park Virtual Jazz Festival. I got to
Yes.
remember to add the word virtual to all of
Yes.
these things.
People ready to come
So
see you.
the Leimert Park Virtual Jazz Festival will be August 1st. Leimert Park is an area here in Los Angeles, right
Yes.
down the street from where I live, a very sort of culturally rich African American section of Los Angeles.
Wow.
And they have a brand new jazz festival that was supposed to be live August 1st, the weekend,
Yes.
but due to the pandemic, they've had to
Yes.
change some things around. So,
Yes.
we adapt, we
Yes.
move, we
Yes.
shift,
Yes. Yes.
we're malleable. We can change and morph into new things. So I'm doing that festival virtually, and I can't wait for you guys to see that. My band is the Myron McKinley Trio,
Yes.
so they will be joining me for that. Just stay on my page for
Yes.
updates regarding that because I will post about it when it's going to air.
Sounds good. We have a birthday today. A
A
Star,
birthday.
the president of A Star TV. His birthday is
Oh my
today.
goodness. What tell me his name because I think I saw it written down, but I can't pronounce it.
Let me see. Navros Pavros. Prasa.
Navros.
Prasa.
Navros. Okay,
Navros.
look. I'm gonna stick with one. Navros. I'm gonna go with that.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go with it.
Because I don't want to jack up. I don't want to jack up that last name. And the last
It's a
name is what
beautiful
counts on the
name.
check.
Yes, yes, yes. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Yes. It's early. Happy birthday, dear Navros. Happy birthday to you.
Woo! Yes. Yes. Happy birthday to the president of A Star TV.
Happy
I thank
birthday
him
to
so
the
much for
president.
everything he's done because he decided that it was okay to have television programming just for the African American audience. Wow.
Listen, I salute anyone who has a vision
Yes.
for increasing and amplifying,
Yes.
black voices. So
Absolutely.
salute to you, Navros. Happy birthday. I know we're in a pandemic. Celebrate safely, but just know that you are appreciated out here.
Absolutely. Let's tell how people can get in touch with you, lady.
That's my favorite thing to do because I love it when people stay in touch with me. So
Exactly.
look, so I'm on the Facebooks. I'm on the Book of Faces, facebook.com, facebook.com/ Cy Smith Music. Cy
Yes.
Smith Music, all one word, facebook.com/ Cy Smith Music. I am on Instagram. Come see me on Instagram /cyberspace. That's with an S, just like my name, SYBERSPACE. I am on the Twitters. I am out in these tweets. Tweet me. I'm at cyberspace on Twitter. And then if you forget all of that, if you have the worst memory in the world and all you can remember is my name, just go cysmith.com and that will take you to
Woo.
my website. You can join my mailing list. You can contact me for booking on my website. If you can send me an email, whatever. SiSmith.com. And again, if you want to purchase stuff and open your purse for a sister,
Yes.
go to SiSmith.com and click store, or go to cyberspace.bigcartel.com. And that's how you can reach me.
This has been such a joy, Miss Sai. I tell you, I've
Thank
had
you.
such a great time. Thank
Thank
you,
you. I
thank you,
had a
thank
really
you.
good time.
Oh, I
you.
appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you for everything you've done. This is it. Thank you, Sai Smith, singer-songwriter out of Los Angeles, California. This is the end of the Cam Hill Show on A-Star TV. Happy birthday to the president, Naros. Take care. Bye.